Picture this. Paris, October 1945. The war is over, and the city is electric. A philosopher, Jean-Paul Sartre, is about to give a lecture at a place called Club Maintenant. But this isn't just any academic talk. It's a full-blown cultural event. The room is so packed that chairs are literally breaking under the weight of the crowd. People are fainting from the heat, and there's a near riot at the door just to get in. In one night, a philosopher becomes as famous as a movie star. The lecture he gave became the famous book, Existentialism as a Humanism. But why all the fuss? Well, Sartre was on the defensive. He was being attacked from two sides. The Marxists called his philosophy bourgeois and passive, while the Catholics condemned it as atheistic and depressing. Sartre needed to set the record straight. His core argument was simple, but revolutionary. Existence precedes essence. What does that mean? Basically, we're not born with a predefined purpose or nature, like a paper knife designed by a craftsman. Since there's no God to design us, we are born first. We exist, and only then do we define ourselves through our choices and actions. We are nothing more than what we make of ourselves. For Sartre, this wasn't a recipe for despair. It was a doctrine of total freedom and profound responsibility. It gave humanity a unique dignity. Now, here's the biggest twist in the story. Sartre himself later came to regret this lecture. He disowned the published text, calling it a naive and overly simplified version of his much deeper, more complex ideas from his massive book, Being and Nothingness. He felt that his most popular and best-selling work was actually a mistake, but what a glorious mistake it was. It was this mistake that catapulted existentialism into the mainstream. It defined the intellectual vibe of post-war Paris, inspiring the artists, writers, and thinkers who gathered in the city's smoky cafes. It was the text that introduced the world to a radical new idea of freedom, shaping a generation. So, while the master himself may have disowned it, this single, chaotic night in Paris gave us one of the most influential philosophical works of the 20th century. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this dive into philosophical history, don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories.